Welcome back, my name is Evan Seach, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to raise up lead quality through your ads. So if you're dealing with bad leads and just tire kickers through your ad campaigns and through cold traffic, this video is going to fix that for you. So my name is Evan Seach again. I run an advertising agency called Sell More Online. We manage 7 going on 8 figures very soon in ad spend per month profitably for some of the biggest household name brands in the info space, coaching, B2B world, real estate funds, syndications. And again, in today's video, my whole goal is to solve your lead quality issue. So let's dive right into it. All right, so the first thing that you have to really focus on when you're looking at improving lead quality, especially when you have a sales team, are the leads coming through actually low quality, or are they just a low intent and interest? So a lot of salespeople sometimes will mistake low intent and low interest that a lead has in your offer, service, or product when they hop on the sales call as being low quality. So we define low quality as not actually being able to afford the freaking thing that you're selling, not being in your ICP, not being in your niche, whatever it is, right? That is low lead quality. So if you're trying to go more upmarket and reach affluent demographics and you're getting a lot of new people or inexperienced or beginner people in a certain niche or whatever you're selling. So say for example, you sell day trading programs. You teach people how to day trade and you want to target people who are more affluent, right? So you want to target these 9-to-5ers who have some more money, but through your ads, you're just reaching and getting a lot of beginners, people that have no idea how to trade. They're like college kids, young kids. In that case, that would be an issue with lead quality. Now, if you're getting a lot of those 9-to-5ers in that scenario that were looking to start day trading and learn how to day trade, you know, there are a lot of corporate people and you're like, perfect, they are my ICP, they're 9-to-5ers, they're corporate, they got some money, they're 100K plus salary per year. They do fit the mold, but they're showing up not really ready to buy and they're not too interested in what I have to sell. That right there is not low lead quality, that's low interest and low intent. So if that's an issue for you, there's a whole other video on this page talking about how to fix show rates. That video is what you're gonna watch because that's going to not only fix your show rates, close rates, and speed up your cash collected cycles, but at the same time, it's actually going to educate, pre-frame, and warm up leads before the sales call so they show up at a higher interest level and they show up with more intent. So I just wanted to talk about that initially because a lot of people mistake low intent and interest for bad lead quality. In today's video, we're talking about how to reach a different demographic of people when you deem that I am just getting bad unqualified leads through the funnels. Now, the first thing is pixel conditioning, okay? So pixel conditioning is essentially just, well, simply that, conditioning your pixel on whatever ad platform you're using to reach a certain type of person. And this is something obviously we deploy on all of our done for you clients and we teach heavily inside of our inner circle program. So if you want access to that, there's a bunch of links down in the description below. You can check out all of our offers. But anyways, pixel conditioning is simply this, okay? We have our ad that drives us over to a funnel. And let's just say we're doing a VSL and application type funnel. So basically our application will filter out qualified and unqualified people. So we have DQ there, we have qualified, and the qualified people we allow, of course, to book a call because in this case we're doing a book a call funnel. And this reports back to the ad platform. So we have the, schedule standard event code on the actual page here, the confirmation page after somebody books in, after again, they have answered the questions in this application correctly and they have gone down that qualified route, they'll reach a confirmation page that has this schedule standard event code on there or submit app, whatever it is, right? Whatever you're optimizing around. The confirmation code after somebody has answered the application questions in a qualified manner will have that code on there and that fires back into the ad platform and reports back to the results column in the ad platform. So whatever ad platform you're using will optimize further around those people. The DQ route, the people that answer the application questions incorrectly, you can allow them to book on a deprioritized calendar, you can liquidate some spend into a low ticket offer, or you can just send them to a page that says, hey, we received your application and we'll reach out if it's a fit, and you can have some setters dial them. But this does not have the code on it and this does not report back to the ad platform. Now, in terms of pixel conditioning, there's other things you can do, like you can use the conversion API where you basically feed back qualified data from your CRM, like SQL data. So whenever somebody gets moved to a certain pipeline stage, whenever an offer is made, whenever a salesperson marks a lead as qualified, you could fire them back through the conversion API only and back into the ad account to season that event. That's a little bit more of an advanced thing. So again, we cover that in our Inner Circle program, but just know that you can do that. So basically when a salesperson does some sort of manual action in the CRM where they have marked a lead as qualified or move them to a pipeline stage that says they're qualified, it will feed back from the CRM into the conversion API. And of course, season that standard event or season whatever event you're trying to optimize for. So that's more of a manual action. If we're getting mixed lead quality using just the regular pixel, we're trying to feed back nice, clean data from the CRM into the conversion API into Meta. So that's also an option. There's other things you can use like LeadFi that essentially instead of the CRM actions, LeadFi can pull FICO scores and all this other crazy metrics to determine if somebody is qualified or not, financially qualified or not. And you can basically have that be the actual trigger that feeds a lead through the conversion API or not and seasons that event. So again, a little bit more advanced for you, but that is there if you do want that. So that is pixel conditioning right there. Every single funnel you launch should have some sort of aspect of pixel conditioning there. Again, a lot more advanced strategies, but that right there is the high level that you need to know. So the second is the actual offer itself. Okay, so the offer that you're actually putting out there can really pull in a certain person or not, right? So if you're leaning on just a ton of guarantees and stuff like that, then you might be pulling in more beginner people, people who have been burnt by other agencies if you're selling an agency service and you're tacking on a big guarantee, right? The offer itself literally can attract a certain type of person or not. So for example, in this scenario, right? Let's just say you're an agency and you sell advertising services, all right? And I have offer one, which is we guarantee 30 booked calls in 30 days or your money back, okay? 30 booked calls in 30 days. Second is more of an audit call. Really, all you're doing is you're pushing people to an audit call. So on the front end messaging of your ads, you're articulating different problems that they have, different current circumstances and scenarios they find themselves in, and you're telling them to book a call, and we'll show you what you need to do to actually improve your ad results, okay? So here is the thing, all right? Which one do you think a more experienced company who's spending, right, in this scenario, say for example, let's just take a step back. Say for example, again, I am an ad agency and I am trying to target people that are spending $500 plus per day on ads, okay, consistently. What actual offer do you think they are gonna resonate with? They're gonna resonate probably with this one here. Why? Because if they're already spending $500 plus per day and you said, hey, I'm gonna get you 30 calls guaranteed in 30 days or your money back, all this stuff, this appeals towards more beginners, and most of them spending $500 a day on ads would literally cry if they only got 30 booked calls in 30 days with that spend. So this would reach a more beginner audience or somebody who's been burnt by agencies and they just want some sort of guarantee. This one here would be reaching people who are in the game spending money on ads. So whatever offer you actually put out on the front end and articulate in your ads and through your funnel can actually attract a certain demographic or not. So the third element is the actual messaging itself of your ad and the creative, okay? So the environment of the creative, what it looks like, how you're dressed, what's behind you, all this sort of stuff, all these different visual cues and signals in your ad, plus the actual words that you say in your ad. So really it's the creative that does a lot of the targeting on Meta in these ad platforms. So in your ads, especially post the Meta Andromeda update, you have to be using diverse messaging in your ads and talking about all of the pain points, the real-time scenarios and circumstances and desires that your prospects have and find themselves in. That is the key. You have to basically sit down and say, okay, this is my avatar, right? So you write down your avatar, and then you need to sit there and make all these different bullet points of all these different reasons why they should buy your product or service, what pain points they have that you solve, what desires that they currently have, what circumstances that they are experiencing right now that you can get them out of or help transform. And you sit there and you literally just list these things out per avatar that you're selling to. And these become your ads, all right? Messaging is absolutely crucial and huge. Let's just take another example, right? Say again, I sell day trading courses, okay? So I teach people how to day trade. And say I have ad 1 and ad 2. Ad 1 says, hey, I'm gonna help you start day trading in 60 days, and I'll literally handhold you to profitability, right? So in 60 days, I'm gonna help you start day trading. And let's say ad number 2 says something like, hey, look, you've been day trading for 6 months consistently, and you just can't crack that code to profitability. In 60 days, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help you install our full trading system, so all the strategies and patterns that we use, and guide you through using them so you can finally turn that corner to profitability. That right there is more of an optimization. And think of the messaging, right? In the messaging, we were speaking to new traders here, and in the messaging in the second one, we are speaking to people who are already in the game of trading. So in scenario 2 with ad number 2, the people that we reach, we don't have to actually sell them on the opportunity of trading because they're already trading. We already said they're trading for 6 months, they're in the game. We just have to sell them on us and our methodology. Much easier sell, unless, again, you're trying to target newer people. So you see how the messaging in your ad can wildly change who you actually reach out to and who resonates with your ad itself. So the messaging itself, again, a great exercise to do is to sit there, draw out every single client avatar that you want to reach, and then from there, you sit there and you make bullet points of all the different pain points they have, reasons why they need your thing, desires they have, the current circumstances that they are dealing with and experiencing that you can help out with. And then you make ads around those. That's how we script ads. But again, if you're getting a bad quality of lead coming through your funnel, look at your messaging. You might just be speaking in very broad terms or just speaking directly to those people and simply not speaking to the qualified people. So this exercise helps a lot because you write down who a qualified person is, i.e. the avatar, and then list out all the reasons why they should buy your thing, their pains, problems, desires, all that stuff. So that is the third thing. And the fourth thing is also just the actual traffic quality, okay? And this could be a few things. This could be the platform that you're running traffic on. This could also be the event on the ad platform that you're optimizing around. Like personally, we like to optimize around the furthest bottom of funnel, highest quality standard event that we can. So like if we're doing a call funnel, we're gonna optimize around schedule, not lead, okay? And then also just make sure you're actually optimizing your campaigns around, lead events and stuff, not running some sort of like traffic campaign or something like that, right? Or link click campaign, God forbid. So the actual platform you're running traffic on, the event you're optimizing around, and the objective of the campaign can also impact who you're gonna reach. So those are the ways that you can increase your lead quality. Now, if you don't wanna do any of this yourself and you want us to handle your ads completely done for you, we have a sprint offer where it's a one-time payment where we set our entire ad system up for you. Or if you're currently running ads, CRO everything in 14 days, look at all your stats and make all the necessary tweaks that we need, and then run your ads for 30 days. And from there, we hand the keys to you, or we of course take it in-house and help you scale that thing to the moon. We also have our Inner Circle program, which currently right now is open for enrollment. This comes with one-on-one calls, so I say that it's currently open for enrollment because again, it comes with one-on-one calls with me and my time is very limited. My calendar gets filled up pretty damn fast. So this is something that's not always open, but all the details are in the description down below. I wanna help you scale your ads and we can do so. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.